Hi everyone, welcome to Philippine Virtual Assistant Network, the importance of having an HMO as an online professional. I've seen a lot of freelancers who are suffering from their disease and they don't have enough money for their hospitalizations, and that's the reason why I tried to reach out for an HMO because I want to help other freelancers. I don't want to experience it, and I don't want you to experience that kind of situation. But before we move on, I know you are all excited to join the Philippine Virtual Assistant Network group plan, HMO. But before that, I would like to tell you something about an HMO. What is an HMO? So HMO stands for Health Maintenance Organizations, wherein it build their own network of doctors, hospitals, other healthcare providers, wherein they agreed to have a special reach for the services they provided. Now, what is the difference between an HMO and a Philhealth? Sorry, and HMO, on the other hand, is also a health insurance that is availed by the individual or company as a means to cover the hospital expenses when the need arises. So HMO is also an optional benefit that is being given to the employees by their employer. Now, obviously, PhilHealth is a government-mandated health insurance program. So, wherein nagbe-benefit ka, benefits are just availed for every confinement and for certain outpatient procedures. Okay, the amount of the benefit is subject to the diagnosis during confinement and the type of procedure done. Now, what are the advantages of getting an HMO? No deposit required in case of confinement. Doctors' consultations are covered. Laboratory requests from the accredited doctors are covered. The diagnostic procedures required by the accredited doctors are covered. Hospitalization confinement is covered. And the emergency fees are covered. Finally, the most important thing is peace of mind is covered. Now, who are eligible to get an HMO? Is there an age limit? All individuals who want to have a peace of mind and has a minimum age of 15 days old and maximum age is 65 years old. But if you wanted to have 75 or 70 years old, medyo expensive na yung health card mo. Now, what is a hierarchy rule? Every time you get an individual plan and family plan, you should follow the hierarchy rule. For example, if you are single, parents first and then siblings next. If you are married, spouse first and then children's next. Eldest child muna, followed by the second, and so on. If you're a single parent naman, children first and then parents next. If you are separated, children first and then parents next. So that's the hierarchy rule. Now, what is the difference of personal plan and corporate plan? So definitely, it's your own plan, and corporate plan is there is a number of enrollees of a certain company. Okay? So, pagka personal, the premium will be based on the age of the applicant. Now, there are some questions that we receive about the pre-existing condition. Kung meron daw bang health card with the pre-existing condition na. Yes, we have, and later we're going to discuss that. It is a medical condition that started prior to availing an HMO. That's a pre-existing condition. Kung meron kang sakit before ka kumuha ng HMO. The difference between dreaded disease or non-dreaded disease. Of course, dreaded disease are medical conditions that require long-term treatment which may lead to complications and loss of life. So, pag sa sinabi namang non-dreaded disease, what are the examples of dreaded disease? Number one, diabetes, heart conditions, failure, cancer, organ failure. Okay, when you say naman non-dreaded disease, these are the following: all benign tumors, anal fistulae, cervical polyps, uterine, hemorrhoids, hepatitis A, Okay, what else? The migraine, yan. Yung mga medyo sakit-sakit lang sa katawan na hindi naman siya masyadong nakamamatay. Okay, now, eto, usual question, is maternity covered? Yes, for prenatal and postnatal consultations only with the accredited doctor are covered. Pero yung panganganak, hindi po. Bakit? Because ang panganganak ay hindi po isang sakit. Okay, it's not a disease. Okay, because ginusto nating manganak, ginusto natin yan. So that's the explanation of that. Are the prescribed medicines covered? Only medicines to be taken during the hospitalizations are covered. Annual checkup, covered po siya. It's optional plan under corporate accounts. For personal plans naman, the basic annual checkup is already included. Now, what are the rates of personal versus corporate plan? So, I have here some example, the MaxiCare Medicard, IntelliCare, but we will focus more on muna sa MaxiCare. Now, I have here the rates. I don't know if you can see it. These are the sample rates for family membership fee. If you have a child age 6 to 10 years old, the annual fee for the Platinum Plan Plus is 45,000. So, medyo mahal siya kasi Platinum Plus siya. Now, let's move on dito sa cheaper muna. Cheaper rate since we are just starting. So, Silver muna, which is 60,000. So, if you have a daughter or son na 6 to 10, so 18,000 siya, I think. 15,000. Okay, 322. Now, kung gusto mo naman ng 150, maximum level limit siya. If you go to the hospital, so 150 yung covered niya. So, you can have quarterly, semi-annual, and annual. Okay, now we have here the individual membership fee. So these are the rates for individual. So if your age is 36 to 40, you have here the lowest rate is actually 21,000 for individual rate. Now, ito yung sa family rate natin. But we have a group rate for this. So, yung group rate natin, I'll be discussing it to you here. So, the first one is, but let's discuss first the qualifications for P1 group plan. So, number one, certification of P1, I mean certification of employment. So, we'll be the one to give it to you if you are decided. Number 3, you should have an updated Philhealth for 3 months or 3 months. So, bayad yon. Like, for example, January, December, November. So, you're living in Metro Manila. For those who are living in provinces, you can avail the prepaid health card or the individual and family plan. We will forward your applications to to a certain province. Like for example, if you are Mindanao, so we'll be sending to you the applications. We will send it to the Mindanao area. Okay, but you cannot join the P1 group plan. Pero you can get family or individual na lang, or the prepaid one. Okay, if you are willing to pay the annual fee, so you are qualified for a P1 group plan. But before that, if you have the qualifications for, if you are all, you have qualifications for this, then it's time for you to send us an email at HMO. Hold on. So we have HMO dot healthcard maxicare at eol.com. So you send an email if you want to have a P1 group plan. Just type P1 group plan, interested. And then next is if you want an individual plan, family naman, family plan. Okay? Now, the last option, if you are not qualified for this P1 group plan, you have an option of having emergency and hospitalization plan. We have the E-Ready, MaxiCare E-Ready Platinum. We have my MaxiCare Light Green and the Light Blue. Now, what are the benefits? The benefits, this is a one-time e-ready emergency card lang ha. Like, uh, 15,000 for the emergency. One use lang siya. You cannot use it anymore. No matter how much is the payment, so hanggang dun lang siya. One time lang. Kung 700 lang yan, you cannot use that anymore. Single use. So, access to big five hospitals, wala. Ibig sabihin, kung accredited naman siya, pwede. So, room and board, wala rin siya. 1 month to 65 years old, pwede mo siyang gamitin. And it has a life insurance. And it has a accidental death insurance. Okay, so the other one naman is e-ready. Medyo malaki siya. Actually, this one is, I think this is 25,000. Single use. Covered yung access to big five hospitals. Yun lang yung difference niya. And then 1 month to 65 years, 25,000 life insurance. Okay, so I think that's all for tonight. Before we send you the proposal, actually we will be sending you the proposals if you want a family and individual plan. So again, we would like to thank everyone for listening. I hope uh, we enlightened your mind on what to get and how will you get it. Okay, first, of course, you have to send us an email confirmation on the email that I gave to you. And then second, you have to be ready to submit and update us on what to do. Actually, if you are going to pay, for example, if we have received your payment, official receipt date, for example, between 1 to the 15th of the month, the effective date is the first of the following month. Kung 1st to 15th of the month namin na-receive yung payment. If 16th to 30th or 31st of the month, the effectivity date is 16th of the following month. Okay? So, thank you so much for listening and I hope you learned something today. So, type your email address or send us an email if you are really interested to have this. But, by the way, we have actually inpatient card wherein it's the FlexiMap and then FlexiMax, and then we have the new one, the Prima card, wherein it's for all outpatient naman. Okay, if mahilig kayo magpa-urinalysis, magpa-check up sa outpatient yon, we have new released Prima card. Okay, so see you on the other side and don't forget to email us if you are really interested. Thank you so much and goodbye. God bless.